welcome to the New York Stock Exchange IPO Summit 2023. I'm Jarrett Banks, Editor-at-Large of IPO Edge. I'm here with LendBuzz CFO, George Sklavos. George, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me on.
So George, give us a brief overview of LendBuzz and how you differentiate yourselves in the marketplace.
So LendBuzz is an AI-based auto finance platform. We focus on using alternative data and more data to provide fair access to credit. The auto finance space is a very, very traditional space. It's very large, very successful. A lot of companies made a lot of money and helped a lot of consumers over the years. But there's definitely some opportunity for innovation and disruption in the space. And so we focus on doing that.
Okay, now this is a financial lending platform, mostly car loans and refinancing, but it's also geared towards internationals, students, and who are your target customers?
Yeah, so LendBuzz started its business with international students. Our founders were immigrants to the US getting grad degrees at MIT, and they were unable to have any access to consumer credit, and saw a clear market opportunity. And so they launched the business with the original thesis of auto finance for international students. Today, the platform has grown exponentially since then. And we serve roughly half of the entire auto finance spectrum. So if you're an international student, we have a product for you. If you're a customer who has no credit file or a thin credit file, whether that's because you're a recent immigrant, or that's because of your age, or that's because of you've been operating the cash economy, not the credit-based economy, we have products for you. And then we also serve customers broadly across the full credit profile spectrum, things like average FICOs of 600, 700, et cetera.
Okay, great. Now, how has the company positioned itself for success?
So we've focused on building a modern digital platform. So it's really an e-commerce type experience to the extent that you walk into a dealer, you want to buy a car, and it's a dealer that works with LendBuzz. The dealer will help facilitate an online application. We'll then proceed to send you a text message on your phone. You'll respond to the text message. We require you to link your bank accounts. You can do that in about 30 seconds, and then you'll get a DocuSign from us a few minutes later. And so you can get an auto loan from us in under 30 minutes while sitting at a dealership, in an experience that looks like you're buying toilet paper from Box.com or something.
All right. Now you are the CFO. Tell us a bit about your company's financing strategy here and how you're navigating some troubled waters, shall we say, in the marketplace.
So we're really focused on maximizing liquidity. We have very deep relationships with a number of different lenders who've been great supporters of our business over time. We continue to expand those relationships. We've built out a securitization platform. We work with a number of insurance companies who we sell loans to. Our goal really is to have as many different choices and as much diversification as possible, so that depending upon what comes our way, we can pick and choose whatever's most available to us at that moment in time.
All right, fantastic. Now you are an AI-based company. AI is everywhere these days. Tell us a little bit about how that works in your platform.
Yeah, so one of our founders has a PhD from MIT in AI and machine learning, and the gentleman who runs our machine learning team also has a PhD from MIT, and they hired a number of their students over the years to build out our machine learning and AI team. And so the core of what we do is we require every customer to link their bank accounts as part of our underwriting process. And so if anyone's ever seen your bank statement, you'll see that there are 20, 30, 100, 500 transactions in your bank statement. And so our AI technology takes all that information in and figures out which customers are most likely to pay back their auto loan, and it builds a full cash flow profile of a customer. Is your income increasing? Is it decreasing? Are your bank balances increasing? Are they decreasing? What's your income? What are your expenses? Is that sufficient to make an auto loan payment?
Okay, now we are here at the IPO Summit. What are your thoughts on going public here sometime in the near future?
LendBuzz is spending a lot of time focused on building out all the infrastructure needed to go public. Whether we IPO or not, we'll see. I think that has to do a lot to do with the market environment and what ultimately comes. But from our perspective, we view it as another form of liquidity, another form of diversification, and we're spending our time focused on getting ready.
All right, fantastic. Final question, what are you most excited about for this year?
I think we're just excited to move on from 22. 22 felt like it was a very, very down, very, very depressed year. The fact that we're in 23, not that 23 started off that great with the SVB scenario, but the fact that we're in 23 and we've got sort of a potentially different changing environment. Maybe the Fed's done. I think we're just excited to see what comes next.
All right, great. This has been George Sklavos, the CFO of LendBuzz. I'm Jarrett Banks of IPO Edge, signing off.